Deserts. Hot, dry, barren wastelands where nothing survives. Or so you think. But these empty landscapes are full of surprises. Hidden oases, ancient secrets, and some of the most extreme survival strategies on the planet. Imagine a place so parched it feels like the air itself is thirsty, yet life not only survives there, it thrives. Deserts are more than just endless stretches of sand or rock. They're bustling ecosystems perfectly adapted to the harshest conditions on Earth. But how? Why would anything choose to live in a place that gets less rainfall than a coffee cup? Stick around, and you'll find out just how resilient life can be. Now, let's crush one big misconception right away. Deserts aren't always hot. Sure, places like the Sahara reach scorching temperatures during the day, but some deserts, like the Gobi and Antarctica, can freeze solid at night. That's right. Antarctica, with its icy expanse and winds colder than an X's glare, is officially a desert. It's so dry that some parts haven't seen rain in over 2 million years. Who would thought the world's largest desert could look like a giant ice cube? So what defines a desert, really? It's not just about the heat. A desert is any region that gets less than 10 inches of rain per year. That's it. Rainfall, or the lack of it, is the only qualification. This means the deserts come in all shapes and sizes, from the blistering sands of the Arabian Desert to the strange, surreal salt flats of Bolivia. Every desert is a unique mix of extreme temperatures, minimal water, and some of the strangest creatures you'll ever meet. Speaking of creatures, let's talk about survival, desert style. Picture this. You're a lizard, hanging out under the sun in Death Valley, one of the hottest places on Earth. Temperatures can hit 134 degrees Fahrenheit or 57 degrees Celsius, hot enough to cook an egg on a rock. But instead of sweating it out, you've got tricks up your scales. Many desert animals, like this lizard, have developed remarkable adaptations. They can store water, burrow underground to escape the heat, and some even have specialized kidneys to retain every last drop of moisture. Forget fancy survival kits. Animals in the desert are walking, crawling survival experts. Take the camel, the original desert nomad. Contrary to popular belief, those humps aren't filled with water. They're packed with fat, which can be converted into energy, and a little bit of water when food and water are scarce. A camel can drink up to 40 gallons of water in one go. That's like chugging the entire contents of a bathtub. And it can go without water for weeks. Its thick coat keeps the heat out, and those long eyelashes, they're sandstorm armor, baby. And camels aren't alone in their superpowers. Some desert plants make camels look like amateurs. Let's meet the creosote bush, one of the toughest plants on the planet. This scraggly little plant is a master of self-preservation. When it rains, its roots spring into action, sucking up water faster than a vacuum cleaner on turbo. Then, it closes up shop, conserving every precious drop until the next downpour, which might be months, even years away. Survival in the desert isn't about thriving. It's about making the absolute most of what little you have. But life in the desert doesn't just face the challenge of extreme dryness. There's also the issue of soil, or lack thereof. In most places, soil helps plants grow by trapping nutrients and water. But in deserts, the soil is so poor that plants have to scrape by on whatever they can find. This is where desert ecosystems get even more creative. Many plants, like the iconic cactus, use their bodies to store water. A single saguaro cactus can hold up to 200 gallons of water in its tissues, enough to keep it alive through months of blazing heat. And when it does rain in the desert, it's a spectacle. A few hours of rainfall can transform barren landscapes into fields of wildflowers. Seeds that have lain dormant for years suddenly spring to life, taking advantage of the moisture before it vanishes again. These superblooms are rare, fleeting, and utterly spectacular, Nature's fireworks show in shades of purple, yellow, and red. Blink and you'll miss it. But let's not forget about the sand. After all, deserts are kind of famous for it. Think the Sahara's endless dunes or the rippling waves of the Arabian desert. But here's a fun fact. Only about 20% of all deserts are covered in sand. The rest are rocky plains, mountain ranges, or flat expanses of dry earth. Sand dunes, however, are one of the most iconic desert features, and they're far from lifeless. These shifting sands are constantly on the move, reshaped by wind in an ever-changing dance. Despite the hostile conditions, deserts hold a special allure. Many ancient civilizations saw deserts as spiritual places, symbols of resilience and mystery. The Great Pyramids of Giza rise out of the Egyptian desert, a testament to human endurance in an unforgiving land. In Arizona, the towering red rocks of Monument Valley draw travelers from across the globe. The desert has an energy, a raw power that inspires awe and respect. It's no wonder so many myths and legends were born in these sun-scorched sands. Deserts have also shaped some of the greatest survival stories ever told. Explorers, adventurers, even entire armies have braved these harsh landscapes. Think Lawrence of Arabia, guiding Bedouin tribes across the Arabian desert, or the skeleton coast of Namibia, where countless ships met their end on its desolate shores. The desert is both the ultimate test and the ultimate reward, a place that humbles even the bravest souls. And let's talk a little science. Did you know that the desert plays a critical role in the Earth's climate? They're part of a global balancing act. By reflecting sunlight back into the atmosphere, deserts help regulate temperature. And believe it or not, dust from the Sahara actually fertilizes the Amazon rainforest. Winds carry this nutrient-rich dust across the Atlantic, feeding one of the lushest ecosystems on the planet. Who knew deserts had such a green thumb? Still, deserts are fragile. Climate change is making hot deserts hotter. While human activities, like excessive water use and farming, are transforming once fertile land into desert. This threat looms large, affecting millions of people who live near deserts. It's a stark reminder that these barren landscapes, with all their beauty and resilience, need protection too. So, next time you think of a desert, picture more than just sand dunes and sweltering heat. Imagine a world of survivalists, ingenious plants, and relentless beauty. Deserts are a testament to life's unyielding willpower. It's a place where every drop counts, where every creature is a master of adaptation, and where ancient landscapes tell tales of survival against the odds. Just remember, in the desert, there's no such thing as too dry, only adapt or die.